Wisconsin unemployment rate, lowest one in history, 2.8%. This is a function of the gains in the number of people employed against what's been a relatively flat labor force. So as the number of employed snug up against the labor force we have, we get a lower unemployment rate, and that's what we're seeing now, down to levels we haven't seen before. The expectations are at this point that that's probably going to continue down at these levels and continue to depress labor availability. So, and the Wisconsin unemployment rate's almost a full percentage point below the U.S. rate. That's a trend that tends to perpetuate itself, given the state, the number of people we have employed. So we're in good news there. The other record that we've set is the number of employed people. The number of employed people in Wisconsin has reached a record high. We're now at 3,056,200 with the latest data we have. And the other side of that is the number of unemployed people in the state, down to 88,500. Now that's near the record that was set back in May of 1999. So that's right near that. That's the last record was like 88,300 and some. So we're right down near there. So on the labor force, everything is looking good for all the right reasons. That being employment up, unemployment is down, and the unemployment rate is reflecting that. So on the job side of things, Wisconsin jobs have recovered to about 98% of where they were pre-COVID levels. You can see in this slide here how things were gaining and then just fell off the table at COVID. We know that, how they've regained, and we're within about 60,000 jobs, 68,000 jobs from where we were at the previous peak there. So again, things are coming back, not quite as rapidly as we would like, of course, but it's indicative not only in Wisconsin, but across the country. And as Jennifer referred to, our labor force participation rate is up a tick to 66.5%, and that's a little over 4 percentage points higher than the U.S. So the state of Wisconsin is a hard-working crowd. One of the notes I want to put in here is Wisconsin's gross domestic product, right, is above where it was pre-COVID levels. So while all the economies took a dip, in Wisconsin's too, our GDP level, which is a dollar measure of goods and services produced in a state, is now at record highs and will continue to grow. So we're seeing that. But with the total non-farm jobs, still 68,000 below the COVID peaks, it's kind of the good news, the bad news. We're still that many jobs down, but our productivity has gained. So we've got higher GDP based on fewer jobs. So the productivity in those jobs is something we always look for to advance the economy.